What are you having for lunch? I know what we are. Welcome back to Lunch Television, 12:24 on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Does it get any better than this, Angie? I ask you.
I know it's pretty great, huh, Michelle? The barbecue, the sunshine. It's hard to believe it's September.
The construction noise.
Well, that doesn't go away, unfortunately. This, however, might.
That's right. Yes. I know. Got to be careful. Got to enjoy it while it lasts. Of course, Angie Qualley here from Well Seasoned, and we're celebrating the grill.
Yeah.
Because this weekend is a really big weekend for you. We'll get into barbecue on the bypass in just a little bit. Right now, let's talk ribs and how we go about. Do you boil these beforehand, or?
No, not these ones. These ones are done on the smoker. This grill beside me here is called the Traeger grill, and it runs on wood pellets.
Nice.
And so they're just like little tiny logs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and this feeds into the grill, and it's kind of like cooking with big pieces of wood, except they're miniature. So this is a mixture of hickory and apple, and we smoke the ribs, and ideally you want to have probably 5.5 or 6 hours on these guys on the smoker.
Really?
But if you're doing it home in the oven, obviously you can steam them or boil them if you need to. But this is low and slow grilling for barbecue on the bypass. This is one of the dishes that the teams will be cooking and turning in to be judged this weekend.
Okay, so it's like a cooking competition then?
It is a big cooking competition. There's 28 teams coming from, Regina and Oregon, and there's even a guy flying in from Texas. Some teams are coming down from Whistler to compete this weekend. So they'll come down Saturday afternoon, they'll set up their grills, they'll put their pork butt and their brisket on Saturday night, and they'll cook all night. The brisket takes like 16 hours.
Nice.
And then in the morning on Sunday, they'll start working on their chicken and ribs. And then every hour on Sunday, they turn in the food to be judged.
Wow.
It's
now,
pretty fun.
Are you one of the judges, or?
Well, I am a certified head judge, but because I'm the organizer of this event, I won't actually be judging this weekend.
Okay, but you still get to sample all the food, though.
I do, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so what's the trick with ribs? Like, I know that you can boil them ahead of time to get them that a little bit more fall off the bone, kind of, or?
Well, with barbecue, the optimal rib is not falling off the bone.
Okay.
I mean, you want to be able to bite the meat and remove it from the rib without fighting with it, or from the bone without fighting with it. But if it's falling off the bone, then they are actually overcooked.
Oh, okay.
I think you and I have done this before. On the back of the rib, when you've got a raw rib, there's a little membrane. And if you put a little knife under it, that peels right off. And if you remove that membrane, it makes the ribs extra tender. So you don't need to do that whole boiling process if you've removed that membrane properly.
Okay, and then when the ribs are on the grill, then you're just basting with whatever barbecue sauce you want to use, or if you just want to go butter, garlic, and salt and pepper, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat.
With these ones, we did the House of Q Slow Smoke Gold, which is like a mustard slather. We put that all over the ribs first, used that as our glue to hold our dry rub, sprinkled on the dry rub, and then we finished it with their sauce, their apple butter barbecue sauce.
Okay,
it's like the perfect barbecue storm.
Yummy. Barbecue storm. I like that. Okay, so tomorrow, big day. Now,
Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
Big day.
Sunday, okay. Yeah. Well, there's a few clouds, which is okay. I think the weather's going to hold out for you.
Yeah, because everybody will be standing over the smokers, so the weather's supposed to be good. We have good barbecue weather karma in Langley.
Okay, so barbecue on the bypass. We've got some information coming up on your screen now. Also, a special band's going to be there, too, this week.
Yeah, we have a group from Langley called OS5 performing, and they'll be there all day Sunday playing songs from their new CD. One of the other fun things we're doing on Sunday is we have JD Farms, our local turkey producers, and they're giving all of the teams a whole turkey to cook. So they can kind of do whatever they want. So the cooks are kind of excited because they'll get an opportunity to show off what they can do when they're not actually doing the low and slow kind of barbecue.
So maybe a little showboating going on out there.
A little, yeah, I think
That's
so.
Awesome. So if you're looking for something to do on Sunday, grab the kids, head out there, and check out some great barbecuing.
Dig in.
Awesome. Will do. Thank you so much, Angie. And, of course, we're back with more Lunch Television coming up after the break. Stay with us.